welcome to the TUTV Spring live stream. We will be highlighting TU in today's live stream, so there will be lots of TU related things, lots of fun packages. All right, Joe, let's do a fit check.
Well, we have to introduce ourselves first.
You're so right!
You
I completely forgot.
Hi, I'm Joe McCurdy. I'm your co-host, and this is...
I'm Sarah Moore. It's good to have you guys here tonight.
Well,
all right.
as Sarah said, this is TU-themed live stream here at TUTV.
Yes,
so we are all dressed in TU gear. Sarah, you go first. What is your fit? Let's do a fit check.
All right, I have yellow sandals. Don't look at my toes. I have yellow sandals from TJ Maxx. My jeans are from Madewell. I have an old TUTV shirt, circa my freshman year of TU. And then, yeah, that's it for my outfit. Your turn.
I've got a Nike, Gap. My grandfather's old sweatshirt kind of thing, crew neck, and then polos from Fanatics.
Sweet. Well, thank you for the fit check. And we're going to be moving right along, and we'll see y'all in a bit.
Joe McCurdy. I'm a junior here at the University of Tulsa. I'm a media studies major and an English minor, and I'm involved with TUTV, and we're about to go on a university ambassador tour. Come along. Come to the threshold of what we call ACAC, or also known as the Student Union, where all of our food is. Now, if you want food, I wouldn't suggest coming here, because all of the options are incredibly unhealthy. To our left is what apparently people call the gas station, just without the gas. If you want free stuff at any point in the day, just come here, take your food, and leave. Yes?
Isn't it, like, unethical to just steal food from the, place that you're just...
We go to the University of Tulsa. We don't...
I am a biology major from Sand Springs, Oklahoma.
And we are the hosts of the podcast, Dude, What Happened?
And so for our first question, how would you guys just describe your podcast?
The best way to describe it is a look into post-apocalyptic media, movies, video. We're getting more into video games.
Yeah, we're starting to stretch into video games. Probably going to talk about, I don't know, are there a few comic books we might talk about at some point?
There's some comic books. There's a manga I really want to get into soon, but yeah. And, hopefully down the line, we might do a novel, but that's down.
Yeah, and that's a little different. We kind of have to change the format slightly depending on what we're covering.
Yeah, but we mostly focus on post-apocalyptic media. The world's gone, we're all over it.
Pretty much.
So how did you guys meet?
We were in the same orientation group.
Yeah.
First day,
Day one.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, we're, hanging out, and then we're roommates.
Yeah, we're roommates now. So.
Yeah.
How do you guys usually go about, planning your episodes?
Well, to start with, we made a list of different, things we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But we realized, we're going to run out of fun things to watch or play or whatever, so we had to start interspersing, bad things or, mediocre things in between.
The thing is, there's a wealth of post-apocalyptic everything. It's just not all of it's good. So, I mean, sometimes you're going to get, Mad Max, Terminator, good stuff like that, and then other times you're going to get, some really bad, shoestring budget movie that deals with, the Rapture or something. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, those are fun to, make fun of, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's interesting as long as you know how to play it, yeah.
So with that in mind, what future plans do you guys have that you would want to share? if any?
You want to do talk about our next?
Our next episode is actually going to be on the video game franchise Little Nightmares.
Yeah,
which-
we're super excited about that.
Yeah. It's based on a lot of fan theories, I think, because this is more like something you're into. than
Yeah,
me.
this is actually, and I don't play a lot of video games, but this is my personal favorite video game. And yeah, it's built, there's no script or anything, so it's built entirely off of fan theories and the way things are designed, but it's one of my personal favorites. And it's really fun.
Yeah, we're going to start branching into more video games, and I'm excited for those, because
Yeah, we already did Fallout.
which is like one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah.
So,
Very exciting.
yeah.
Then I think another big question, this will be my last one, but with all of the, apocalyptic movies you have covered, do you guys feel prepared for an apocalypse? Or
It-
more disillusioned?
It really
what
depends,
time.
because there's so many different ways the world could end.
And we
Um,
talked about
Yeah, like, say like the sun explodes. No, we
No,
can't
we're
survive
not gonna
that,
make
but-
it. But like zombie apocalypse, I think we could. I don't think we'll live for a long time, but for a good time.
We could possibly like come up with something to survive for a while.
For a while.
But also, again, it depends on the type of zombies we're dealing with. Like, if it's a
Yeah, that's
28 days
true.
later situation, I don't think we're gonna survive that.
I
But
think we could take care of a Walking Dead situation pretty cool. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, so fair. I mean, in Walking Dead, you got to watch out more for the humans than the zombies at times.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah. I feel like we definitely would have a weird ass Negan situation going on.
yeah. Which we still need to find a way to finish watching that show.
It's hard to find a good streaming service.
We can't access Netflix anymore, so we can't finish the show.
Because of the Netflix thing with if your parents live far away.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
pretty much.
Netflix hates college students.
Oh, they added
Yeah.
ads, by the way.
On Netflix?
Yeah,
They
there's ads on
hate
Netflix.
us and college students specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of other streaming platforms are kind of following that model,
Yeah,
so that's fun.
Hulu and Disney Plus just did.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Yeah, but we will strive through that, and we will do whatever means necessary, legally, to do.
We love a perseverance story.
Yeah.
You guys persevere through the movies you watch, even when they're not as good. Persevere through the streaming issues and an actual apocalypse, I would hope.
Yeah, because
Hopefully.
I feel there would be an apocalypse we can survive.
Surely.
Surely.
How about this? Out of the movies y'all have covered so far, or the video game as well,
Oh, yeah.
which world would you choose based on you think that you could survive in it?
Honestly, I want to kind of go with Warm Bodies. What do you think?
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay.
And maybe Wally doesn't count. That one's too wholesome.
And, like, I mean, and it's too easy. I feel like
Yeah.
it's very easy to survive that world.
Because everyone just left.
Everyone just left.
Yeah, let's say you're getting teleported into one of the movies for right now, and you had to choose.
Because, let's see, Snowpiercer's a definite
No, I can't handle the cold. So,
That's your reasoning?
well, everyone's cold.
Not the people like eating people, the cold.
Yeah.
It was cannibalism.
There was cannibalism.
I want to say Dread actually might be the easiest one to live through.
Yeah, because there's really, like, as long as you live in a mega city, you're fine.
Yeah.
And just don't commit any crimes.
So just like normal cities.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think Dread.
That's
It's
good.
boring, but we'd have a simple life.
Just a simple life.
Yeah.
Be simple mega city farmers.
So, and lastly, what advice would you give to someone in an apocalypse? Any words of inspiration for them?
Again, it all depends on the type of apocalypse. If it's zombie, run fast, run hard.
Yeah, it really just depends. Like,
honestly, the best thing I can say is go underground. Just go underground.
we need to talk about Metro at some point, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's aside. Stock up on water, I would say.
Yeah,
If you can.
water. Go underground.
Go
Don't-
back to the basics.
Go back to the. Do not trust anyone.
Yeah,
No matter what they say, this is not like Walking Dead. We are not family. Like.
So be alone, have water, and go underground.
Yeah.
As depressing as that sounds.
And that is why we are not in an apocalypse, hopefully.
All right. Yeah, that's all the questions I have. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to just say bye in whatever way.
All right. Well, we hope you guys survive the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And
end transmission.
Hello, I'm Roma Carter.
And I'm Hunter Lin, and welcome to the TUTV Livestream news segment. Now, I was tasked by the higher-ups with finding some interesting and informational news stories from around the University of Tulsa area over the past 2 weeks, but unfortunately, I came up with practically nothing.
Right.
Luckily, the heavens above gave us something to talk about today, so let's get right into it. But before we talk about the eclipse, last week saw the inaugural Maybe Week event at the University of Tulsa, featuring daily events with games, prizes, and, I don't know, I didn't really go to any of them, to be honest.
Well, Maybe we concluded with the storied Toilet Bowl, a flag football game between students and alumni that celebrated its 60th anniversary on Saturday. The time-honored tradition featured deep touchdown throws, clutch comebacks, and heartbreaking turnovers that were sure to have kept all 6 fans in attendance on the edge of their seats. The first 125 students to attend the Toilet Bowl would have received a free jersey featuring a 60th anniversary patch. Note the use of the words would have, because I'm not sure if any single student actually watched this game.
And Roma, as someone who was on the field during the Toilet Bowl, I can say that I would much rather have watched you wait for that teleprompter for a full 30 minutes than actually show up at the game again with all of the 3 people that were there. I think I saw someone, and they actually covered their face as I looked up and waved. That's besides the point. The winner of Maybe Week was Hardesty Hall, whose residents attended more of the week's events than any other dorm. Coming in tied for last was John Mabee Hall, and if that doesn't say something about the event, I don't know what does. Now, Roma, I have to ask you, did you participate in Maybe Week?
I did. I went to the dance on Friday, and I think I saw you there dancing the night away.
I was indeed there.
You were.
Well, you figure if no one else is going to do it, someone might as well try.
Right, and you were the one to do that. Now let's get into some actual interesting news. Yesterday, a total solar eclipse crossed the United States as the moon shrouded over 90% of the sun in the Tulsa area. The eclipse topped this week's rankings as for reasons to ignore the organic chemistry homework that you should have done on Saturday. I wonder who wrote this. Those who have traveled the path of were treated with breathtaking spectacle that will stay with them for their entire lives, while those who remained on campus were treated to late afternoon for a few minutes.
Now, Roma, I think that's actually pronounced totality, not totally.
I just didn't really read the words. I just kind of skimmed, as one does whenever, you know.
When it comes to not reading, that's usually my specialty. But did you manage to travel to see the total eclipse, or did you stay here on campus?
I did. I actually stopped my Spanish composition to do so. My teacher, Mantuano, was very kind enough to let us look outside and actually gave me some glasses to look. So,
interesting.
How about you?
I drove out to Arkansas to watch the total eclipse.
Of course
it was
you
a
did.
Very beautiful sight. One that I would highly recommend you do about 36 hours ago.
Well, maybe in about 50 years, I might get that chance.
There's one in 2044, and if you happen to be in the Montana area at around that time, then you know what? You can drive up there and check it out for yourself.
Well, I will hit you up in 2024, Hunter.
Well, check your calendar.
Thank you.
And that's
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah. I'm a double major in computer science and German, a minor in math. I'm from Fort Smith, Arkansas. And
howdy y'all. I'm Abby. I'm a biochemistry major with a public health, health science, and art minor. And I'm from Katy, Texas. And we are the
hosts of the Book Nook.
So how would you guys describe your podcast?
Honestly, our podcast involves everything book related. It's not just like book reviews, which was our original goal. I feel like originally we wanted it to be book reviews.
We did originally want book reviews, but we were like really caught up with classes, so we didn't get the chance to actually like read a whole lot. So the like first couple episodes we've done have pretty much been like book culture, like our opinions on the book community, and like I mean, yesterday we just recorded an episode on controversies.
Mm-hmm. We're hoping to start doing what we wanted to originally do, but for now, it's just mainly about the book community.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so how did you guys meet?
So this is actually a really funny story, in my opinion. It's honestly my mom being the number one creep that she is. So my mom logged into, like the roommate search?
Uh-huh.
My mom logged into mine, and she started looking at people. And she, saw Sarah's profile. And she didn't even send a friend request. She sent a roommate request.
No, yeah, I was on there and I was looking and I was like, oh, Mom, I got another friend request. And I was like, wait, and a roommate request. And I haven't even talked to this person yet. Like, I was like, this is very forward, but okay. I don't know. I remember your mom saying that she liked that I had a lot of information on my profile.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of profiles, people didn't put much about themselves. And I, typed up a storm. But,
Same.
Yeah.
We're my mom's our matchmaker, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I think we eventually, actually started reaching out, and I told her, I was like, I am so sorry. That was my mom. That was not me.
We were at Preview TU, and we planned to meet, and we ate lunch together that day, and you told me it was your mom, and that she, is nosy and was going through all your stuff, and I was like, that's totally valid, because my mom does that, too. Not to the extent your mom did, but
it ended up working out,
yeah.
so.
No, we got along that day, and we were like, yeah, we can be roommates.
We can be roommates.
With the podcast, do you guys have a favorite episode or moment so far?
I think we have different favorite episodes.
So, I mean, I'm kind of on the fence. We were kind of talking about it on the way over here, but I really so the book talk episode that we did with her sister was really good, or the one that we recorded yesterday, just because I find a lot of the stuff to be very interesting. But
I really like the book talk, just because I have a lot of opinions about it. I have a lot of opinions about everything, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I feel like, for once, I can finally voice my feelings. Because I feel like my opinions go against a lot of people's opinions about book talk.
I don't know. I feel like like the more like there's a side of book talk that very much has like opinions similar to yours, but it's very like bipolar. Like I'm either on the side of book talk where it's like people don't give a shit, or like they're very like I don't know, anti a lot of things, which I get.
I feel like the difference is like we are the elders of the community. I would say like in a way that we were into books. And so we had like book YouTubers before book talk and book Instagram was a thing. So I feel like the people that agree with my opinions are the people that have been reading since before COVID.
I'm kind of like in the middle on a lot of stuff. Just like the like people agree or disagree with on book talk, and I like wasn't ever really into booktube or like any of the stuff pre-book talk. I would go to the bookstore and I would read the backs of the covers and I'd be like, this sounds good, I'm gonna read this one. And I was not at all involved in the book community until like book talk, but I was reading a lot on my own.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I did not do that everyone else does, I don't really use Goodreads.
I use it to like look at ratings and reviews, but I've only posted like 2 reviews, and I've rated like every book that was on my shelf like a year ago that I read, but I mean, I don't really use it often.
Do you guys have any future plans for the podcast they'd like to share?
We actually have plans coming up next week. 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, my bad. So this time, 2 weeks from now, we will be at,
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Saturday. Okay.
2 weeks from yesterday.
Yeah, sorry. We're going to be at Teen Book Con, which is in Houston, and a bunch of authors are coming. So she's flying down to Texas during spring break.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to Teen Book Con, and I'm not going to say her name right, but the author of the Shatter Me series, I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, Tahir Mafi. I think I'm
She'll
probably
be
saying
there.
that wrong, but
A lot of big authors, like up-and-coming authors, I'd say, are going to be
some
there.
of them are like debut authors. I don't know. We've been talking about it on our podcast, and some of the authors that are going to be there that we're excited for.
And so we might do like a vlog
Ooh.
about it while we're there. See, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see how it
Undetermined.
works.
And then that's probably gonna be the first episode back when we come back. It's just debriefing that. But I think after that is like we're kind of having a series where we're gonna do book to movie adaptations. So we're starting with Divergent.
Just the first
Just
book.
the first book. I'm not reading the rest. I'm not reliving
Yeah.
my trauma. This was the first book that made me cry.
No, yeah, we're gonna do Divergent. We're gonna do Pride and Prejudice.
I think we're gonna have a whole like just Hunger Games.
Yeah, we're gonna do the entire Hunger Games
Like,
series.
all of
them.
Which that's gonna be probably like honestly I don't even know if that's gonna be this semester. It might be.
We can start it and just like pre-prep for like whatever. I don't know. I don't think we'll get it done this semester either, but
I think
definitely on the plate for this semester
Yeah.
is Divergent. And,
I think we're doing like a dystopian section, a classic section. So like I think we're also planning on doing The Great Gatsby, and then I don't even know. I guess that's really the 2.
I mean, like, I'd say like we could do like fantasy too, but it just kind of depends because like I complained about
Yeah.
like I know there's some of the stuff like you wouldn't want to read. Like Abby has sworn off Twilight.
I will never read Twilight. That is a fact. I will never watch the movies either. I refuse.
Such a good movie book comparison though, because they change a lot, but the vibe they like capture the same.
The vibe is the same.
Yeah.
I feel like we could probably do, like with like All the Light We Cannot See. Like that's a TV.
They
like,
just adapted that.
Maybe like a TV show section. I'm sure there are some.
Well, I mean, there's like the Vampire Academy series,
Yeah.
which I will complain about till the day I die. Because I don't know, a lot of people complained about the movie. I thought the movie was better. It's old. It didn't get any sequels, but that's okay.
Those are our main plans.
Thank you, ladies. You guys have any closing thoughts, or you could just say bye?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to our episodes for the rest of the semester and just like reading in general. But
I'm happy we're more consistent now.
Yeah, no, I'm happy we're more consistent.
Last semester, I think we had like one podcast.
We also didn't really know what we were doing last semester. Now we have like a plan, but that's good. And thank you for having us.
Yes.
And as we say, that chapter's closed and
Happy reading.
Sydney. I am a biology major with a chemistry minor, and I am from Jake's.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm a biology major with minors in psychology and chemistry, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, I'm Gracie. I'm a psych major, pre-med, with a bio minor, and I'm from Houston, Texas, baby.
And we are the hosts.
Oh, we're the hosts of Unprofound.
Lovely.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you guys here. Thank you for taking the time out of y'all's busy schedule, boss ladies. Okay, so for my first question, and whoever can answer, it's just like, how would you guys describe your podcast?
It's a silly little time.
It's a silly, goofy time.
So we discuss many things. It's kind of a mix of pop culture, personal anecdotes, and, a good time. Lots of singing from these two. Many mentions of Glee.
Yeah.
And, if you want to keep up with the pop culture and some interesting people,
Yeah.
that's what we're up to.
Yeah.
So Amber and Gracie, Studio 151, we're already familiar with you guys. You did Keep It Down and some other stuff previously. So how did you guys rope Sydney into this?
With our charisma and
and-
also our hypnotic skills.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that had a lot to do with it.
And threatening.
Sydney, blink twice if you're not okay.
I'm doing great, Avery. Thank you for asking. I'm really good.
And keeping up with this humor, do you guys have a favorite or just maybe like a memorable moment from the episodes? Or like, do you have a memorable like point of discussion? It can be anything. Anything y'all like remember or find funny.
I just remember the episode where we talked about YouTube and our favorite YouTuber, and then they called me a Fortnite YouTuber.
Well, Gracie was a YouTuber. You should look her up.
Yes. She was an influencer back in the day.
She was. Gracie's a Fortnite YouTuber
How did
confirmed.
me?
Well, it's public. Everybody can see it if you go to youtube.com.
Don't go, please.
And
I was doing it during COVID. Listen,
Mhm.
it was not good.
It was funny though.
This is Emma Chamberlain #2.
Yeah, I am basically Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, I also dabbled in a bit of watching Fortnite videos. I didn't do Fortnite videos.
I think that was one of our most vulnerable episodes.
It really
that
was.
really was. Yeah.
Oh, that was a funny episode. Peanut treat.
Oh, wow.
Peanut free table.
Yes,
Yes.
peanut free table was
Yeah,
good,
I forgot about Gracie's peanut allergy.
and she almost killed
I
me.
also like every time you guys sing levels.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Levels, 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 levels. Get on my elevator.
Yeah, that's our
Okay.
that's our song. We like it.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Thank you for sticking with us for so long. I really love the just loyalty of our fans. You are the reason we keep going. You guys are the reason. And your support just means so much to us. And I love our undies so much. Anything to say?
I'm not really sure why you're tearing up. We're not dying. We're not going anywhere. As of right now, we're not dying or going anywhere.
I mean, we're always dying, like
hey,
in the
Amber?
process.
Hey,
but-
Amber.
Hey, Sydney.
It's a little morbid today. Okay.
Anything to say?
And the reason is you. I guess that's what we wanted to say.
Yeah.
At the
That,
end.
that is amazing. And that is the last question. So yeah, feel free to, if y'all want to wave to the camera or say bye or anything.
Oh,
Absolutely.
go renew your passport, kids.
Yeah.
Register to vote.
You never know. Register.
Adopt, don't shop unless you want to shop. when did
What?
didn't we say that once? Somebody said that.
Go stream
Adopt,
Unprofound.
don't
And go stream Unprofound.
Unprofound.
If you want.
If you want.
And all of Studio 151.
Yeah.
They're all lovely
agree.
and wonderful.
Book Nook. Dude, what happened? Into Miyazaki's world.
She knows all of them.
Let's talk anime.
Oh.
There's the
Culture swap.
Culture Swap. There's the new medical one with the
Scrubbing in
scrubbing
Tulsa.
in Tulsa. Yeah. That's all I got.
Okay, guys.
The one Jules and Hib are
Oh,
working on.
Big
the
Hater
voice-
Energy.
Big Hater
Big
Energy.
Hater Energy.
Yeah.
Exciting. Everything is going on around here.
Yeah.
There's a lot to look at, a lot to listen to.
Bye.
We got some exciting sports news to get to on this TUTV live stream. Let's get right into it. After less than a week in the transfer portal, star Tulsa freshman PJ Haggerty announced that he'll be transferring to Memphis. Memphis, a fellow American Athletic Conference team, will land the reigning freshman of the year. Memphis ended last season 50 in the American with a 22-10 record and 11-7 in conference play. Memphis won the bid on Haggerty over Texas, Providence, and Kansas State and will add to Penny Hardaway's transfer-filled lineup. Haggerty posted on his Instagram story following the announcement with the caption, "Thank you 918." The former TCU transfer and TU guard will go from playing for the Golden Hurricane to playing against Tulsa twice a season.
The Tulsa men's tennis team secured the 4-2 comeback over South Florida Sunday afternoon, erasing a 2-0 deficit to win its fourth dual match in the last 5 contests. Tulsa's comeback was anchored by the freshman duo Alex Akonko and Victor Tosetto. They opened up with the match's 6-4 win over the Bulls, adding their 11th win to the season. Over the last 10 matches, the duo is 9-1. The pressure came in when the singles position where USF snagged their 2-0 lead, but it was Tulsa seniors that pulled Tulsa victory and secured the 4-2 victory. Tulsa improves the 10-2 overall with another homestand against Lindenwood on the horizon.
Tulsa softball secures a series win over reigning AAC champions Wichita State after a high offensive performance in games 1 and 3. Tulsa escaped a bases-loaded 7th inning to secure a 5-4 game 1 win, with huge batting performances from Amani Edwards and Haley Morgan. In Game 2, the Shockers woke up their bats, recording 9 hits and driving in 11 runs. Tulsa only recorded 6 hits, which wasn't enough to overcome, and lost 11-3. In Game 3, it was Tulsa's turn to wake up the bats, and Tulsa recorded 4 home runs alongside 14 hits, scoring 14 runs in a blowout victory over the Shockers. It's been an up-and-down season for the Golden Hurricane, but with a 25-12 record, Tulsa is set to make a run for an American Conference Championship.
The Tulsa Golden Hurricane rowing team traveled to the West Coast for Saturday's Lake Natoma invitation at the Sacramento State Aquatic Center in Gold River, California. Overall, the racing today was a success and a good way to wrap up the phase of our season, said head coach Brandon Campbell. We feel like we have some momentum to bring back our Tulsa as we continue our training to prepare for the championship season. The Tulsa First Varsity 8 boat clocked in at a second best time of 6 minutes 32.4 seconds in the morning session to finish behind Gonzaga and in front of UCLA. While in the afternoon race finished first against Loyola Marymount and Sacramento State with a time of 6 minutes 54 seconds, .2. Tulsa will be back in action April 26th and 27th at the Lake Wheeler Invitation in Durham, North Carolina, before racing at the American Athletic Conference Championship stated for May 1st.
College basketball's 2024 season has come to a close, with the women's championship game concluding on Sunday and the men's championship game concluding on Monday. The women's championship game saw undefeated South Carolina face off against Caitlin Clark-led Iowa Hawkeyes. After Iowa entered the second half leading the Gamecocks, South Carolina came out and dominated Iowa for the rest of the game, defeating the Hawkeyes 87-75 and securing an undefeated national title. In the men's game, UConn faced off against Purdue, the 2 remaining 1 seeds. UConn, the reigning national champion, dominated from start to finish, securing back-to-back championship titles, and guard Tristan Newton led the Huskies with 20 points, knocking off the Boilermakers 75-60. So Romy, you were telling me off camera that you were watching the women's championship on TikTok Live, right?
I was, yes.
But like, how did you enjoy the game, especially in that kind of environment on your phone?
I loved it. I love the action of the game, especially women's sports. I think one of the reasons it's getting so big and the publicity has increased is because men's basketball has kind of reached like a stagnant point, whereas women's basketball is steady increasing and on the incline. And I think the game is improving, and women's skills are just through the roof at this point in time.
Of course, yeah, and the women's game actually earned more millions of views than the men did this year, so that's actually huge. I agree with your points. But anyway, I'm Brenton.
And I'm Roma.
And we'll see you next time.
You're going to be in and out of places, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just okay. Feel like
so I'm going to do it through both.
Okay.
Because number one, it hits her right here when she's walking, if you don't.
Gotcha.
And then she got away from me one time.
No, really?
There were some guys out there on Beaver Commons playing frisbee.
She wanted the frisbee.
So she walked, just pulled out of her harness.
Wait, say hi. My love.
I'm gonna come back to myself and like hot. Oh no. No. Let's take this outside. Oh, she's
Come here.
I want her to meet Mini Goldie. What do you think of it? Not much. Can I see where we record our shows?
Should I eat my mouth?
Oh, okay. Hey, we're in a new place. This is for the. I did. Of course, I had to bring a little star. What did you do it?
Girl, what you want to count?
Goldie needs the director. Goldie director's cut.
No.
Oh no, not the muffin.
You
Okay.
can't have that.
Is that unlocked? Oh. Let go of you. Don't go too crazy. Come here. Sit down. Sit. 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 Goldie. Sit. Sit. She thought about it. She thought about jumping up. Come here. Right here, right here. Anchor from the other side. Stay. Wait. You're the best anchor ever. Come on. Goldie. Goldie. So chill. This is our university canine ambassador.
Okay. So what does she just like live out here?
So yeah, she lives in, or she has an owner that takes her home, but usually she's in the admissions building, Collins, but students can actually like schedule to take her out on a walk. So that's what I'm doing today, taking her out with the GoPro.
That's so fun.
Oh, you'll be such a good baby.
She's so chill.
She is very chill, but she's been pretty stubborn.
Baby. Let me just say hi to the Hello.
Watch out, she will take your food. Oh, sit. Nice.
Hi, Goldie. You have a GoPro on.
That is so funny.
I know. Hi, Goldie. Hi, Goldie. Hi, baby. So where's my nuggets?
Yeah, no, for real.
Goldie. Oh, couple nuggets for Goldie.
Oh, Goldie, get off the couch. Okay.
Goldie's like, can I have some food? She knows the routine. She's like, but I always jump in there.
Literally. Hang on, I'm gonna.
Don't you now? Don't get on the counter. Oh!
Goldie, down.
Good girl. Yes, let me get one more, babe. Hold up.
Okay, let's get off the counter, Miss Goldie.
Give her one, babe. Yeah, you gotta get off the counter, babe. Girl, get down. Thank you. Yeah, she loves those, don't she? 2 8-count nuggets with medium fries.
She's like, this kid is the best.
She's gonna be waiting for her. Okay, 2 8-count nuggets.
Goldie, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Come on.
Hi, Goldie.
She does that, but she doesn't want to leave. Come on. Come on. Come on, don't shake. No, Goldie. Goldie, no. Me too, girlie, me too. Goldie, I get it. I'm here every day. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on, Goldie. She's like, fine. Goldie. Look at you. Ashy girl, come on.
Here. Goldie is very smart.
Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. We can't stay at Chick-fil-A forever. We're not doing that. Thank you. You want to go say hi? No, we're not going to Chick-fil-A. We're not. No, she already had 8 nuggets. Come on.
She says that's why I want
Call
more.
my name. Oh, hi. Come on. No. We are going this way. We are not going back to Chick-fil-A. We already got 8 nuggets. No more nuggets for you. Come on. Oh. And we're in a standstill. Now this is the day of life and moment. I sit until I get my way. Come on. No. We're going this way. Come on. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Come. You want to come say hi? Here. Oh my gosh. Say hi. Hi. You say hi. Come here. Goldie. Hello. Goldie. Goldie. Because this is where the sandwiches are. She's, this is her, I'm not moving, stop telling me where to go. Oh my goodness, Goldie! Hi, Avery! What are you doing? You actually at the Rest Institute senior here. You don't have to love her. I don't even know who she is. And then we're gonna Starbucks.
I was telling them about how she ran away from it.
Oh yeah, she's ready for it. She was laying down earlier on the floor.
Got one more stop. I was like, we did it. This is named after you. What do you think? This place is named after you. Is it? You wanna sit on here? This whole place is for you. Come here. No, that's okay. Whatever you want to do. Say bye, Goldie.
Hello, TUTV. I am Roma Carter, and today we are going to be interviewing TU students on what they're listening to. Let's get into it. Can I ask you what you're listening to?
I'm listening to Beamer Boy by Lil Peep.
Beautiful, thank you.
James Bay, if you ever want to be in love.
Thank you. What are you listening to?
Beware, baby. Big Sean.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you listening to?
I'm actually not listening to anything right now. I'm just wearing my headphones.
That works.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Right now I'm listening to If You're Gonna Lie by Fletcher.
Thank you so much.
Yeah? What?
What are you listening to?
I'm watching a YouTube video.
Is it a video game?
Yeah. Prime Simple Highlights.
Thank you.
PS2.
Thank
Second, the sequel. Second game.
Thank you so much.
I'm listening to Poop Butt Sex.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Song, I swear.
This is the first time I listened to this. This is garbage.
Are you listening to the same?
I've listened to the same thing, yeah.
Thank you so much.
True Faith by New Order.
Thank you so much.
It just pulled out.
Perfect.
Hey, what are you listening to?
I'm actually watching the new live adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Perfect. Thank you so much. What are you listening to?
A podcast.
Thank you.
I got nothing in right now. I got nothing in right
Make it up. Make it up. Make it up. What you listening to?
I'm listening to Leave In
Yeah.
by Low Shimmy.
There we go.
I like that. I go by the name of Tizzy with an I know why, because you got to know your why, not mine. Fuck with the fit, too.
What you listening to, Lacey?
Right now, I'm listening to Pistol Bags, XXXTentacion.
Hey, Peach. What are you listening to?
Hey, I'm listening to Bitches Brew.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's by Miles Davis, jazz player. I'm taking a jazz class this semester, so preparing for my test on Friday.
Sir. The whole world is dying to know. What are you listening to?
I'm currently listening to a YouTube video, but I was listening to 21 Savage earlier.
Okay, what song? What album?
I was listening to a lot.
Okay, classic. That was all what TU students are listening to today. I'm Carter. See you next time.
Welcome to the TUTV Trivia Show. I'm your host today, Sarah Moore, and let's go ahead and meet our contestants. We'll start with you, Glenn.
Hi, I'm Glenn Gutierrez.
Hi, I am Mikhail Cialis.
Hey, I'm Kylie Jenner.
Sweet. Thank you guys so much for introducing ourselves. I'm so glad that we have our special guest, Kylie Jenner, today. She's very famous and so kind for choosing to participate in our show today. Kylie, do you have a lot of TU knowledge?
I mean, like, not really. Like, I really didn't even know where Oklahoma was before this. So, yeah, it'll be fun, though. Yay.
Thanks for joining us today, Kylie. All right, I'm going to explain the rules real quick to you guys, and then we can get started. So I have a different set of questions that are all TU trivia, and we will start with the person on the left, which is Glenn. He will have a chance to answer the question, and if he gets it wrong or is unable to answer, it will everybody else will be able to steal. So Mikhail will be able to steal, and then Kylie will be able to steal. Once everybody has guessed or we have a right answer, then we'll move on to the next person. And if you steal the question from somebody else, you get half points. Alrighty, contestants, are you guys ready? Glenn, your first question is, what religious sect is the University of Tulsa historically affiliated with?
Presbyterianum.
That is correct. Let's add 10 points for Glenn. Alrighty, next question is for Mikkel. Where on campus does the homecoming bonfire tradition take place?
The center of Dietler Commons, also known as the Old U.
Those are both correct. 10 points for Mikkel. You know so much about TU. Next for Kylie Jenner, we have, what statue on campus offers good luck for quizzes and exams, papers, you know?
I feel like I've maybe like heard this one before, but like I'm not like really sure. I feel like it like has like a shape to it. Maybe like you ring it or something. Like, is it a bell maybe?
Kylie, I'm so sorry. It is not a bell. Glenn, do you know the answer?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
It is Harvey.
The dude, he has a big head.
Big head.
Big head.
Big head, Harvey.
I knew it. You wrote it. I've never done it, but.
Next for Mikkel, what iconic movie was filmed in Tulsa?
Ooh. Iconic movie would be The Outsiders.
That is correct. Another 10 points. Amazing job. Alrighty, this is a question for our friend Kylie Jenner, and it is a hard one. Kylie, please recite the Alma Mater.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah, you're gonna have to skip me on that one.
Alrighty, Glenn, do you know how to recite the Alma Mater?
No.
Boo. Mikkel, can you save us? Do you know the words to the Alma Mater?
Oh, say, can you see? But
I will give 2 bonus points to anybody that can tell me the first line of the Alma Mater.
It ends in the words alma mater.
Yep. No points for that. Do you know the whole first line?
No, I don't. They never taught it to me.
You learned it at orientation, but if you didn't go to orientation, that's on you. Alrighty, next question for Glenn. What name did TU originally want before settling on the Golden Hurricane?
The Golden Tornadoes?
That is correct. That is another 10 points for you. Very nice. Alrighty, we will be moving on to our multiple choice section of the trivia. So for Mikkel, the University of Tulsa has its roots in the Presbyterian School for Indian Girls. This small boarding school was founded in which year? A, 1907, B, 1984, C, 1882, or D, 1820?
I'm going to go with C, 1882.
That is correct. Another 10 points. You are in the lead with 32 points on the board. Alrighty, moving on to Kylie. What is the official name of the following building on campus? The Allen Chapman Activity Center, the Student Union, Allen Chapman Student Union, or ACAC?
The official name, or like what people like shorthand it by? Because like I don't like to like say the full like term, you know.
It is asking for the official name, not the nickname.
Well, I'm gonna go against that. So let me. I think it's ACAC.
You're wrong, Kylie Jenner. You get no points for that. That's the nickname. Glenn, you can steal. What's the official name of the building?
The Allen Chapman Student Union.
Good job for saying it with your chest. 10 more points. Very nice. Alrighty. Where are we at? Who's next? Glenn? Okay, the question for you. Which of the following was the name of TU's mascot in 1977? Captain Kane, Herc, or Huffy?
Huffy. It was Huffy. I love Huffy. Big fan of Huffy.
You knew so quick. That is correct. The answer is Huffy. Another 10 points for you.
Bring back Huffy.
All right, Mikkel, I have a question for you. How many majors does TU offer? 25 majors, 50, 65, or 81?
65. C.
That is correct. All righty, Kylie. About what percentage of students live on campus? 85%, 42%, 97%, or 65%?
Well, me personally, I can't think of even living in a dorm room, so I'm gonna say 42%.
That is incorrect. I am so sorry. That is no points for Kylie. You are still at 0 points for the game. Glenn, what do you think the answer is?
B.
That is 42%.
Oh, can I say C then?
Yeah, you can say C,
I wanna say C
97%.
then.
That is also incorrect.
All right.
Michael, what do you think the answer is?
65%.
That is incorrect. None of you got it right. It is actually 85% of students that live on campus.
We're not.
Alrighty, next question is for Glenn. Which of the notable figures attended TU? A. Kristen Chenoweth, B. Phil McGraw, C. Woody Guthrie, or D. Bill Goldberg?
Dr. Phil.
I'll give 2 bonus points to anyone who can tell me where Kristen Chenoweth went to school.
NSU.
That is incorrect.
See, that's my good friend, so I should know. But
I can't believe you don't know where your friend went to school, Kylie.
don't tell her that.
Shame.
Don't you have a law degree?
Let's review our points again, guys. In the lead, we have Glenn with 70 points. Next, we have Mikael with 42 points. And lastly, Kylie with 0. Alrighty, next question is for Kylie. To redeem yourself and get some points, what food place used to be located in Akac in prior years? A, a Taco Bell, B, a Pizza Hut, C, Panda Express, or D, Burger King?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Pizza Hut because pizza sounds really good right now.
Girl, you are so right. And also, I would love some pizza now, too. That is correct. You get 10 points, the first points for Miss Kylie Jenner. Alrighty. Now, Glenn, in what year was Tulsa football ranked 4th in the nation? 1942, B, 1975, C, 1999, or D, 2004?
1975.
That is incorrect. Mikael, do you know what the answer is?
I'm going to go with A, 1942.
That is correct. 10 points. Next up, we have some true or false questions. So, Mikael, let me know. TU's ancestor, Henry Kendall College, became a university before Oklahoma was a state. True or false?
False.
I'm so sorry. It is true. The Henry Kendall College was chartered in 1894, and in 1907, the people of the Indian and Oklahoma territories voted favorably for statehood. That is incorrect. So sorry. And nobody can see it because it's true or false. All right, Kylie, with our last question of the day. True or false? The Tasmanian Devil was almost the official mascot of the University of Tulsa.
Since like this school is like historically Presbyterian, I would say false.
I'm so sorry, but it's actually true. After a student vote in 1987, the Tasmanian Devil was voted to replace the previous mascot, Huffy. However, the current vice president of student affairs declared the election was invalid due to low voter turnout. So that is incorrect. We did used to have almost a Tasmanian Devil mascot.
They don't want you to have a Tasmanian Devil mascot. That's all I'm saying.
Who doesn't want us to have one?
The university. They don't want us to have fun.
They want us to have lame mascots named Gus T.
Yeah. I don't like Gus T.
So, in the third place, we have Kylie Jenner at 10 points with one question answered correctly. In second place, we have Mikael with 52 points, also his age. And in first place, we have Glenn Gutierrez with 70 points, our second-time winner of TUTV Trivia. Glenn, for your prize, you have won a branded pair of TUTV socks. Would you like to come and try them on for the camera?
I would.
Oh. Wait, let me zoom in on you. Wow, look at this beautiful socks.
I'm Glenn Gutierrez and I love TUTV.
They can't hear you, you don't have a microphone. Come here.
I'm Glenn Gutierrez and I love TUTV.
Thank you guys for joining us for the TUTV Trivia Show.
Hi, are you enjoying TUTV? Do you like these socks?
Wow.
Please support TUTV by buying a brand new pair of TUTV socks at utulsa.edu.
Hi guys, welcome back to me and Joe here at the TUTV Spring Livestream. So we are going to do a pyramid of the best sports. And no, it's not about placement of sports. That's not how good they are. It's about what we think about them personally. As
The athletes on campus and how they present themselves.
Exactly. Okay, let's get started. We'll start over
So
there.
okay, here are the tiers. The best sports, the okay sports, the sports we don't mind, and the bad sports. Those are the tiers. I don't know what camera I'm looking at.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right, let's get started.
Bad sports. We're gonna start with football. As media majors and art majors, like I don't know if you interact with football at all,
I do.
but I do. And they don't make class fun. So they're gonna go right here, in the very middle. Next.
My freshman year of college, took a math class, and these
Help you
people,
out.
I can't get it off.
Oh my gosh. That's what she's.
These people were really mean and really obnoxious and made fun of me
I'll move this for you.
in my math class. And asked if I was the professor's daughter just because I paid attention in class. So I don't like them. So they get to go on the bottom for me.
Next.
These people are also mean.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna group the women's and men's soccer team together.
They were both mean to me in my math class.
I don't have anything personally against either team. I work for them, but I can agree that they are a little bit of a pain.
Very talented.
They are
Any
not
other
anymore.
Any other dislikes for the bottom row for you? Because I don't know some of these other
I
people
think
very well.
I was gonna put track and field. Yeah, let's go ahead and put track and field. Track and field, same with cross country, but cross country actually wins things. They're in their own little group, and they're really pompous and kind of rude.
Just like Joe.
Hey, I try to act the part.
All right, is this all for our
think
bottom
that's
tier,
bottom
our worst
tier.
group?
I think that tracks.
Okay. Next is people that are just very neutral.
That we don't really care about and haven't given us any issues. Golf.
I've never met a golf player on campus, ever.
That is very
I've
true.
Never talked to one. I've seen that one banner of them, and that's
They've
all
got
that
a
I've
cool
ever seen.
car.
They have a car?
They've got their own car. But next up is Tulsa softball. They're having a really good season this year. They are 20 and something.
Let's go, ladies.
So they have a real chance. Let's go women's softball.
I've also never met any of them.
I work a game and I've never seen any of them ever.
Where should tennis go?
Okay, so here's the thing. Tennis, I feel like if we could cut it in half, we would, because you're going to rip it. Because men's tennis, I have a personal vendetta against. I don't have a reason. I just don't like them. Women's tennis, I don't have a problem with. I don't see them on campus. They're fine. But men's tennis is going in the bottom tier.
Where's women's tennis
Women's
going?
tennis can go in the middle tier.
They're just whatever.
The whatever. The 10 football. Okay, well now that you have cross country, I think cross country can go above track and field.
I agree.
Don't really have any issues with them. I couldn't tell the two apart. So if you put a track and field and a cross country runner right next to each other, I couldn't tell you which was
If you're just looking at him?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I mean, unless it's a track and field guy that I know. Okay, I think that's it for the second tier.
Yeah. Okay. Now, good sports. They're nice people. They're cool.
Let's go with men's basketball. They're really nice guys.
And they do a good job.
They do a good
job. They try their hardest at their sport.
And they're on the up, hopefully, without PJ Haggard. Otherwise, okay, they're gonna go in good, but not great, but can be better.
Now, I feel the same about volleyball. I haven't talked to them very often, and they intimidate me because they seem really cool. But I think that they're pretty nice from what I've experienced.
I'd put women's basketball under volleyball.
Yeah.
Or I'd put women's basketball here.
No. I like them. I think they're cool. Well, actually, I've never met them either, but they seem all right.
Do we want to put women's basketball and volleyball in the same tier?
I think I would put them in the same tier.
All right.
Oh, look who our winner is
The
automatically.
biggest team on campus, I think. Rowing!
Of course, rowing is our winner. Rowing has my heart. I think those girls are so talented. They're very cool. They're all super smart. They have really difficult majors, and they wake up at 4 in the morning to get to practice.
They have rough practices.
They do. I would not want to do it myself. I think they're so cool. Shout out to my friend Christina Harris. She's on the rowing team. She's a biochem major. She's in honors. So I just think that the rowing team, they deserve the world. I think they're super cool.
Because they don't get the funding that they need.
No, they don't, and they should, because they're very talented.
And they're going to the Big 12 next year, so
Go
good
rowing.
for them.
And they're all like international students, which I think is very cool.
That is true.
That's very cool of
All right,
them.
if we want to recap.
Yeah, let's go.
Rowing number 1, football number 0. There we go.
And that is our sports tier list. Thank you guys for joining us.
We'll be right back. What's up, brother? University of Tulsa, and I am about to go into buildings that I've never been into. Let's go. Okay, first stop, Harwell Hall. I'm pretty sure if we look over here, the Department of Anthropology and Sociology. So this will be my first time entering. It's like a library. This is scary. I don't want to do it. These are people's offices. That's cool looking, I think. Look at that. Look at the skeleton. That's so cool. Deadlines from like last year. Hair appointment July 1st at 8 a.m. We are now at Razor Hall, spelled R-A-Z-Y-O-R. I'm not really sure what this building is used for, but it's probably something with STEM, and I'm not a STEM major, so come on in. Fancy. So this is where all our money goes to. Robotics, little R2-D2, rain cane. Oh, this is cool. Let's go upstairs. This is fancy.
Can I help y'all?
No, we're good. Thank you. No, we're good. We can go now. I think I should start rating the buildings. So, I think, yeah, this is good. This is our second building that we've been to. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I can realize, because I'm only in like Oliphant, and those buildings are kind of crappy. No offense, I love Oliphant, but like, this is where all our money's going. Liberal arts school that's now like millions and millions of dollars into the STEM field. Make it make sense. We'll move on. Number 3, this is Stevenson. Again, no idea what's in here. Never been, and I don't know what major. I'm assuming it's another engineering field, but here we go. Look at all this stuff. Welcome to Stevenson. You are here. I want to go upstairs first. Let's go upstairs. I've definitely never been in here. More robotics. See, the thing is, you gotta act like you're supposed to be here. I haven't done the best job of that, but, okay, this is the mechanical engineering wing. Look at all the robots. So this is all the fun stuff that they show the incoming freshmen. When I see all the stuff on Instagram where it's like the little robots that are like walking around. I'm here with
Dalton Bernard, and I'm a mechanical engineering major, and I'm a senior. And here in Stevenson Hall, it's like the main mechanical engineering building where we have a lot of the labs, like properties lab and the wind tunnel labs downstairs.
Okay.
And this is also where a lot of the clubs are hosted.
Now, I'm a media studies major, so I'm never in here. So like, talk to me like I'm 5. What goes on?
So downstairs in the properties lab, we do a lot of like the destruction stuff to see how metals like act at different temperatures, under different conditions, stresses. We see like the cross sections to see how they act. And then in the wind tunnel lab, we're looking at like basically how airplanes work, like the lift and drag forces and how they fly. We have a projects lab. You can go see where we do a lot of our like projects for classes and also our senior design projects. And then the McElroy lab, where we do a lot of the manufacturing for those projects.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate it. Good to see you too, Dalton. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Downstairs. So, I think this has so far been my favorite building, purely because I got to interview someone that I knew. If we were in other buildings that I didn't know people, I wouldn't have interviewed them. But 9 out of 10, pretty cool stuff going on over here in Stevenson. Let's see what other buildings we can go to. We are in Phillips. This is my first time going in Phillips. Phillips is the School of Art. So we go from STEM to liberal arts. Come on in. Let's see if this compares. The door's cool. I don't know if we're supposed to be in here, but screw it. They shouldn't have the door open. Do I look like an art critic? Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. Lecture hall, you want to come in? Like, you have this big of, there's no way there's this many people in these classes. We're gonna get to explore upstairs, but I don't know. It's always fun to peek into other people's worlds. It was better than, I don't know. The archaeology building was pretty cool, purely because there was nobody in there. I think this goes above Razor, but not above Stevenson. He's got the same feel as like Tyrrell, where it's just like a lot of stairs, a lot of weird rooms. But yeah, let's go. We're gonna go number 3. No, number 2. 3. One is Stevenson. 2 is Phillips. 3 is the archaeology building. That's McClure, and then 4 is Razor.
I am Michael Searles, taking over for Joe. No, I've also not been in Stevenson. That was really, really cool. But I have also not been in Helmrich. This is the School of Business. As a film and history major, I haven't taken any business classes, so this should be interesting. Let's check it out. Nice grand staircase. Columns of business. It's very open. Big hallways. Ooh, upstairs or down? I say upstairs first. There's some very, very nice brick steps. Seeing all these, nice, fancy buildings, it's just making me more sad about, my classes in Oliphant and Chapman,
Chapman's not bad.
Chapman's not bad. Honestly, it's big and it's grand and it's fancy, but there's nothing here. I mean, look at this giant empty hallways. I was expecting, walls and walls of coloring pages, scrap booklets. I thought that's what we did here. It's like they decorate the doors, but they don't decorate the walls. There's some really nice offices, it's like the rooms are nice, but the hallways are just so bare, And every single one of these doors looks the same. A lot of nice lounge and study spaces. For those interested in trading, you got stocks, very helpful. I was expecting, business school, University of Tulsa. I was expecting a little bit more. I was kind of disappointed, like Jolt was cool. Some of the rooms and some of the lounges in the area it's nice, but there's just like nothing here. It's just like empty walls, identical doors. Honestly, I'll put this below Hardwell. I didn't put it below Razor. Honestly, I think this is, least interesting building we've been in so far. Very disappointed for the Collins College of Business.
Hello, welcome to TUTV. I'm Brenton.
And I'm Hunter. We've got some exciting entertainment news for you guys today, so let's get right into it.
A former employee of Kanye West has accused the controversial celebrity of workplace discrimination and harassment. According to a CNN article, Trevor Phillips filed lawsuits last Tuesday against the artist, his Yeezy LLC, and his Christian private school, Donda Academy. The suit alleges severe discrimination towards black employees, including Phillips, who were frequently targeted and berated by the rapper and fashion designer, often with harassment that extended to, quote, complete and utter disdain. When he attempted to challenge West's bigotry, Phillips claimed he became a further target of merciless anger and abuse, including threats of physical violence. Beginning work with fashion brand Yeezy in 2022, Phillips eventually moved to the Donda Academy, where a majority of the abuse conduct took place. Reports allege West violates a volatile nature could sometimes result in vulgar outbursts directly in front of children and parents, and included LGBTQ+ hate and anti-Semitic bigotry. The academy reportedly shut down last year, but according to the plaintiff, is believed to still be operational out of Los Angeles.
It's interesting, Bren. You were just talking to me about still listening to Kanye's new album the other day, but the popular video game Among Us is being adapted into an animated series which is currently in development in CBS Studios. Although no major streaming platform is attached to the project, the series recently added 4 new names to its voice cast: Patton Oswalt, Deborah Wilson, Phil Lamar, and Wayne Knight. These stars join previously announced members Dan Stevens, Randall Park, Ashley Johnson, Elijah Wood, among others. Oswalt, Wilson, and Lamar are all talented and veteran actors that bring significant experience and legitimacy to the animated video game series. In addition to his stand-up career, Oswalt headlined the animated hit Ratatouille, while Wilson and Lamar each have extensive vocal credits on various TV and video game projects. Meanwhile, Knight starred in hits such as Seinfeld, Jurassic Park, and Basic Instinct, rounding out a talented ensemble cast for the exciting animated series. Virtually no story details have been released, but it will likely remain conceptually close to the online murder mystery game that became an internet sensation during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Alright, anyway, criticism is being levied against British tabloid media for their conduct surrounding Kate Middleton's public absence and cancer diagnosis, as well as the general misguided priorities of many news media outlets. After recently announcing her cancer diagnosis, Kate Middleton received touching support from the entertainment community that just a few weeks prior had been bashing the princess for releasing a slightly edited version of press outlets. Even further, speculation was raised regarding the authenticity of her cancer announcement video after received a routine content flag from Getty Images simply because the video was from a third-party source. In light of recent revelations regarding horrific workplace abuse within the television, film, and music industries, celebrity speculation and studio development updates seem trivial. Indeed, some internet users have commented that more important news stories get buried under tabloid fodder and trifling industry chatter, such as casting releases for unreleased projects that have been sitting in development for almost a year.
Well, Brendan, I don't know if someone swapped out your glasses before taping today or if they need to increase the font size on the teleprompter. Anyhow, comedy is thriving at TU. The recently chartered TUTV Club put on their first event last weekend, a stand-up comedy night featuring 4 of TU's own students behind the microphone. Themed around April Fools, the event was a first for the new comedy club, featuring exceptional performances by TU's own John O. Rice, AJ Thompson, and Ruben Paredes. With virtually no previous stand-up experience, these three performers braved it all before a sizable crowd of club members, comedy enjoyers, and entertained passersby. TUTV's own Brenton Jennings also featured alongside the three aforementioned standouts. Starting off strong with a thrilling opener from Rice, the show lulled as Jennings followed with a short, rapid-fire read inspired by more talented performers. However, the evening closed with some entertaining storytelling from Paredes, concluding the pilot show with a spectacular round of applause. The club intends to hold another event at the end of the semester, hopefully featuring a few returning talents and some fresh faces.
Right, okay. TUTV anchor Hunter Lynn is under fire for improper conduct on set and remains unclear if he'll maintain his current position in the weekly entertainment segment. Sound about right? After numerous complaints from fellow anchors, the TU freshman has been accused of insulting and criticizing his colleagues both on and off camera, specifically from my time anchoring alongside him. Accusations against Mr. Lin cited his misleading coverage of certain stories designed to minimize and disrespect his fellow anchors, including his refusal to highlight the exhilarating performances of Brenton Jennings, me, at the TUTV comedy show due to petty internal disagreements. Right. Rumor circulates that the unremarkable anchor could be replaced at the entertainment desk with the leading candidate as none other than TU's very own canine mascot Goldie. As a longtime dog lover myself and TUTV anchor, I personally cannot wait to see what fresh talent Goldie can bring to this esteemed table.
Well, maybe anchoring alongside an animal, people could finally begin to understand you, Mr. Jennings.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Oh yeah, reading about Among Us. Yeah. What is this, like 5 years ago?
Oh man, well, it seems a little bit libelous what you read about me on air, especially considering I'm sitting right across from you.
Hey, same to you. Why are you reading about me like that?
Well, it's a simple thing, right? Either you do something, you apologize for it, or you do something and you don't, and then you face the consequences.
Oh, come on. I think I did a really good job at stand-up.
Well, I think we all know that you took my chocolate chip bagel at Einstein Brothers Bagels a week ago, and that you didn't apologize for it once.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you did. And in fact, everyone was there. It's 12:30 p.m. What do you expect? The ACAC is packed. You just did that.
Are you kidding me?
Are
you getting mad or something?
Yeah, I am. I order a bagel online because I'm sick and I don't want to infect the population. And what do? You come and you take it before my own eyes because I'm a minute late.
I don't care. You did a mobile order. Yeah, I want it.
You can't just take it. There are some things you can't just take, like a good anchoring position.
Oh, is that so?
You got to put work into it too, Either you spend the dining dollars on the bagel and then you put the time into anchoring too. You can't just.
I don't care.
You don't care? Well, how about this? How about I make you care, all right?
You want to?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
They're going to get a live show. They're going to get a live show.
I wonder where Goldie is. She hasn't even shown up for her 10 a.m. grooming. I'm gonna need to check the Goldie Tracker app, which is the second most downloaded app at TU, next to Yik Yak. Okay, it looks like she's in a land far, far away? So wait, how do I even get... Who goes there? This is Brad Carson, the president of the University of Tulsa. I'm looking for Goldie. Which one? Wait, there are other Goldies? Come on in and see for yourself. I don't believe it. It's a kingdom of Goldies. This is incredible. That's right. This is where all Goldies come from, and this is where they all return. So, all of these Goldies will come to the University of Tulsa one day? Not every Goldie. They need to pass their trials first, which include athletic endurance, problem solving, tribal combat, resistance exercises, and culinary achievements. TU deserves only the best of the best Goldies. Red, what are you doing here? Goldie, why didn't you tell me about this amazing place? Well, it's kind of a secret, but I think it's time for you to know. Here he is, Rad, the Grand Old Goldie. He was the first Goldie to come to the University of Tulsa back in 2013. Brad Carson, I will now tell you the secrets of Goldtopia. This is a place where all Goldies come from, and where they will one day return. Oh, we actually went over all this already. What? Yeah, your guard kinda told me everything. Oh, well, do you want to hear it again? Not really. So, Goldie, why did you come to this place anyway? I was visiting my cousin, Scrappy Goldie.
Goldie, Goldie, goo!
Hey guys, welcome. We're going to do a TUTV studio tour. So come along as we show you behind the scenes. All right, we'll start with the host desk. This is one of our hosts,
Hello.
Joe. Joe, would you like to say anything?
No.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Continuing back, we have relics of TUTV past. We have even the water bottle Kevin from, I think, old TUTVer Lily Hargett. We have old Livestream memorabilia, lots of things that seniors have left over the years, and even our live screen background that we have recovered from the dead whenever I one day went behind this and saw that we had 2 screens, one that even lights up. Okay, following me back around here. Trying not to trip up over our cords. We have our state-of-the-art cameras. They're very cool. You can move them around. It's very exciting. I probably shouldn't do this, and you can even zoom in. They're a lot of fun. Watching all of the cord happening is very scary. All right, coming back here, we can see our friend Glenn. He produces Adventures of Brad Carson.
Hello.
Would you like to say anything?
I really enjoy working for TUTV, and I hope, more of you come to the University of Tulsa and work with us.
Sweet, thank you. All right, let's go behind the anchor desk and see what it feels like to be on camera at TUTV. All righty, we have Hunter and Brenton here. Would you guys like to say anything?
Of course.
Yeah,
This
go ahead.
is just my practice for one day taking your job, Sarah.
Oh my God, thank you. Anything from Brenton?
Oh, hello, Sarah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little
hi.
more nicer.
Aw, you are very kind.
But yeah, it's been an awesome time as a senior, getting to work with this guy. But it's been awesome.
I'm so glad. It seems like a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna go back around this way as I'm being directed by Joe McCurdy. Peep, our little stormtrooper. Okay, so something that I find really interesting about the Media Lab is all of the weird cords and how I don't understand what any of them belong to. And the weird little hole that we have in the wall, which you can see way down here. Something that I like to highlight to people that show up is this scary hole in the wall. Alrighty, let's move upstairs. Lots more TU memorabilia. We have all of these little plaques with past TUTVers, which we no longer do, which is kind of sad. Let's go into the green room before we go upstairs. So this is our green room. This is where we hang out. We've got our green screen. We've got lots of equipment, cozy couches. If you go behind there, you can get into a different media lab that produces like a real radio show. You could sneak in there through the doors, definitely don't. And then I don't know how this ended up here, so maybe stolen TU admissions things. Don't tell anybody. All right, let's head upstairs. Here's how to join our Discord. All right, moving upstairs, we're gonna stop into the audio room and we're gonna meet our current audio engineer, Laurel, who is our future director. Hey, Laurel, would you like to say anything? Oh, it's getting really crazy sounding in here. Hopefully this doesn't mess up our sound.
Well, this is the audio booth, the soundboard.
Very nice. This is where the magic happens. There's a crazy echo happening in here. And you can see the big window where she gets to look out and watch all of us. And there's me on the camera multiple times. It gets really meta. Awesome. Okay, let's go into the other room. This is where all of the important people on the show get to sit.
Wow.
We have our director, Kylie. Would you like to say anything?
Hey, how are you guys doing? Thank y'all for watching.
We've got all sorts of cool stuff in here that I also don't know how it works. We've got graphics operating, all the things that you see coming onto the screen, the teleprompter, this controls stuff too, I don't know what. And then this little device that, changes all of these different screens. This is all the things that are happening. You can see really close zoom on Brenton's face there. Brenton, look at the camera. Oh, I think Hunter's probably being mean to him again. Alrighty, and then our last room on the tour is this other room. That is the film change room, where all of our important recording is happening. This is where our YouTube Live is based out of, and we've got Steven in here. Do you have any words for the camera, Steven?
Thanks for watching TUTV.
Steven's the guy that makes it all happen here behind the screen. We wouldn't know how to do this show without him, so lots of thanks to Steven. Alrighty, we're gonna head back to the host desk where Joe and I will close out the show.
See you soon.
So let's go back. Lights. They're so fun. They make it feel like an official thing.
Official thing.
Here they are again. If you go check out the Gusman, you'll see some photos of them on display that I took.
Yeah, we're going.
All righty.
No, I just had to, I had to crack out my old, chord rapping skills that I used to do for football.
Oh, you did a
back
good
in the
job
day.
being
Thank
the
you.
chord master there
Right?
for our tour. All righty. Well, let's talk about the live stream.
I've been in a lot of live streams. We've had a lot of special moments on this during our live streams. If we can remember, and if any of our viewers out there can remember, Sarah and I have had, our run-ins in past live streams about certain artists and whatnot. But, I think we have grown since then. And, now it's Brenton's turn to start drama.
Yeah, now we agree on everything, apparently, that Taylor Swift is a great musical artist and that rowing is the best sport. So now it's time for Brenton and Hunter. I'm getting booed from the booth. As we showed you guys, there are big windows, and I'm getting many thumbs down.
No, I rowing and Taylor Swift are sore subjects for me. But let's talk about all the packages. What were your favorite packages of the day?
My favorite packages, I really liked the building tour. I loved seeing Phillips Hall on there and that it was number 2 on the list. I think it's a great building. And you got to see in progress of a new installation going up, which is pretty fun to see all the things getting put up there before the opening. So I really, really liked that package. I loved Goldie not leaving the Nuggets alone.
Yep.
And then I really liked the fight that we had, although I'm not looking forward to talking to HR about that.
Yeah. Well, you just liked every package.
I just liked everything because everyone's just so talented and cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, not to be biased, but I think the Gus T package and the building tour were the best.
Joe likes only his own packages, nobody else's. So
I liked everybody's packages, but I think mine were the best.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming here and watching us highlight TU, the place that we go to school begrudgingly, the place that we sort of love, our alma mater. And we would love to, are you ready to get everybody on camera?
I think we are.
I think it's time to wrap up.
Before we get everybody on camera, for those that are watching that aren't, past TUTV alumni, and maybe, coming across this randomly, we would love to have you here. And it's really a great space, a great community. Everybody loves each other for now.
Except Hunter and Brenton.
And, it's a great experience. It's a fun time. And I think everybody that is about to come on screen can
attest to the fact.
Attest to that. So come on out, guys.
On.
Here we go.
Somebody zoom the camera out.
Let's go. Hey, Glenn, how are you?
Hey, what's up? I wonder if this one's
Oh my gosh, I don't think
I'm talking
they
to this
are.
Glenn.
Oh.
I hope they're not.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Well, this is everyone. I think we already saw most of them during the tour. But yeah, I think this is goodbye.
This is the crew. Any words from our director or from any of our other people? Anyone want to say anything?
Say something.
Here you go.
Thank you to everybody tuning in. I loved showcasing just like what community we have at TU, especially TUTV. This is my last live stream, so I'm really sad, but it's been a wonderful time.
Sweet, thank you. Anybody else?
No.
Alrighty.
So, with that, are we signing off for the spring live stream
We're
of
signing
2024?
off for the spring live stream. Everyone wave.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Sarah, and we'll see you
next time.
next time.
Smile away, boys.